It's time for Weenie Bat You Wormy Turds.
I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna see.
You're listening to Weenie Bag Cocksucker.
You're listening to Weenie Bat. Enjoy, you fucking bitch.
Okay, so I don't remember what happened Saturday, or like why we didn't record.
Oh, well, I distinctly remember being tired from when we put up posters. And we got, and in my eyes, I was like, okay, I'll relax, have a nap, and then we'll record.
And I don't think either one of us got back up after that.
Yeah, we both just were relaxing the rest of the day, which is great.
Yeah.
But we really should have done an episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would have been for this week. We were going to do it last minute for last week because Tuesday we just straight up went to sleep at like 6 p.m.
A similar thing, except we were both sleeping.
We did set an alarm for that one, though. Did not work out, though. Because I woke up at like... We went to bed at 7. We were supposed to record at 8. Or went to bed at 6. Supposed to record at 8. I woke up for it, walked around. You were asleep, too. And then I just kind of went, I'm too tired for this, and went back to sleep. So.
Well, at least you tried.
Not very hard.
You walked out of your room. Oh, got something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were... Okay.
I was itchy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were motioning to me like I had a boogie or something.
No, just making eye contact like a human. I know you're not, like, used to human respect, but... No, yeah, so... After an episode of... We're really going to get on this and do this the right way.
Yeah.
We totally fucking didn't. Oops. So...
Eat shit and die.
Yeah. So how's your week been?
So it's been excellent. I've been feeling good. Work's been a pain, but I'm getting through it. And got an improv show on Saturday, which I'm a little... I don't know.
Wary?
Yeah, because I've never done it before.
I mean, you've done the sex with me as, like, game.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's improv.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's pretty fun. So it might be more stuff like that, which would be cool.
And it's not with the Santa Fe Improv, though, is it?
I don't think so.
Or is it through them or something?
You know, I don't even know. Oh, okay. I don't think it's with them. I think it's just with, those wayward guys.
Is Jesse a wayward guy?
Yeah, technically, yeah. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I see him once, like, every 6 months.
Yeah, I think he had to move to Albuquerque or something, so it's making it harder for him to come. But yeah, I know. He used to come all the time when I first started, and then I hadn't seen him in a while.
So because you started like 6 months before I did,
right?
And the first time I'd seen him was like maybe the first or second night show, and then Halloween, and then just like not again for a very long time.
Was it that little?
I've seen him like 5 times.
Oh wow, okay.
Like the cake show, night school a few times, Halloween. I think I saw him at 2nd Street. There's been times where we played hacky sack with him. Like I've probably met Jesse less than 10 times.
Wow.
Maybe less. Like 6.
That's weird. Yeah, he's a nice dude. I played video games with him once, and he does this thing where when we're done gaming together, he doesn't say like have a good night or anything. He just hangs up, and for whatever reason that like makes me feel like he's mad.
That sounds like a very mad thing to do. I at least tell Norton, I play video games with my buddy Norton all the time. I at least tell him, like, hey, I'm going to bed.
Right,
or,
something.
Like, I'm going to get off now or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he just logs off, doesn't say anything. It's like, the match is over, he's gone.
Yeah, just please.
I was like, you're not a real person.
It's like, okay. But apparently that's just how he is online. Because he's a nice dude. And But I asked him about it. I'm like, why do you just leave when we're done playing games?
That is probably the most awkward way to do an Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Because, like, usually you just disappear when nobody pays attention to you.
Right.
But you are actively doing something with somebody. It's like you're at, I don't know, work, and then somebody just walks out the front door or leaves. You didn't even fucking
in
clock
front of
out.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, plus he sucks at Rainbow Six Siege. But yeah, so we, speaking of hacky sack, you bought me a hacky sack out of the kindness of your heart.
Also because the lady was going to upcharge me because my purchase was less than $2.
Upcharge you?
Yeah, she's like, there's a 40-cent fee or blah, 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 unless it's $8. I was like, fuck that. Where's that hacky sack? I saw it was like $7. It's like, I'm not giving you free money, bitch.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. What happened? It's not a big deal, but as you were at the register,
You were going to steal it.
yes, I had one in my pocket already.
Why didn't you just steal that one? And then give me the other one? Then
Well,
you would have two.
Honestly, it felt a little bad because it's like a mom and pop like toy store, you know. So
It's been around since I was a kid.
really,
Yeah,
so, yeah.
it-
They don't deserve for me to steal them, but I when you're broke, you're broke.
Yeah.
So I was going to, and then as soon as you offered to buy it, I put it back.
We went in there so I can get a new rubber chicken because
This is mega important.
it is to me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Josh fucking lost mine.
I did lose his rubber chicken.
And this chicken is only like the size of a quarter, maybe.
Really? Well, you got a really tiny one.
Well, that's the one you lost originally.
Oh, right.
That's what I went in to get a replacement for.
Replacement rubber chicken.
I thought it felt very important to have one as like a comedian because it feels so fucking stupid to have one.
Yeah.
But the fact that it is so tiny makes it even better.
Yeah,
And
it's not like a regular sized rubber
Right.
chicken.
It's like I said, it's the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
And then I found out they have like slightly bigger ones. Like, I don't know, how big would you say that is?
Like
The bigger one? It's like
where
2
is it?
inches.
Like 3 or 4 inches?
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 inches.
I can see how you are probably great at measuring things.
I never eyeball anything.
I meant your penis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I got a backup for my tiny chicken. I got one that's slightly bigger. And maybe one day I could get one the size of a car.
Oh my god. That would be the coolest thing.
Especially if you could drive it.
Oh, you want to fashion it into a vehicle?
Maybe. That or just one the size of a car. Like, it's still
Just
rubber,
to
it
have-
squeaks, and you just gotta roll it out of the way.
It's just massive.
Just fucking in the way all the time. Like, when it rains, it fills up and you gotta drain it and shit.
There's chores involved with owning it. Yeah, you have to like roll it out of your garage. It's like just to have it.
Actually, if it was in the garage, it'd probably just get way too dusty.
And unused, yeah.
Yeah. And nobody would be like...
What am I saying, unused? How do you use it?
I don't know. Like, why is a rubber chicken associated with comedy to begin with? Like...
Isn't that like some vaudeville shit? Like
I have
old school?
no idea.
Rubber chicken. It's
Like-
like seems like something they would like trip, like fall over or trip on or something.
I know you squeeze them and they make a noise.
Oh, do they squeak?
The ones I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Unless, like, you fling them and they fly. Like rubber. Stretchy rubber. Maybe. I have no...
I have no idea what the use is for them at all.
I feel like if I look it up, it's going to ruin it for me, though.
The mystery is cool.
Yeah,
I agree
I'm
with
gonna
you.
let it just be a mystery.
Just let it ride.
Like, if not, I'll just make something up and tell people that's what it's for. I'm pretty convincing about bullshit.
That's true. Yeah, you could convince people of stuff for sure.
That's because I'm almost never wrong.
Your textbook humility. Well, I give it to you though. You are
Almost never.
almost never.
Yeah.
Which I'll have to agree with.
That has been a fun saying of mine for like the last 5 years, though.
I'm almost never wrong.
Mm-hmm. Which is a pretty good track record. There's
Yeah.
some people that are just fucking wrong all the time.
And yeah, most of those people think they're right all the time. Usually.
Yeah. I at least back my shit up to some point. It's not like... If I'm making something up, I'm definitely making something up, and I'll tell you almost immediately.
Right. Yeah.
But...
Now I am almost never right.
Yeah, but it's like your own
Maybe a little
stubbornness, not so much as that you think you're right.
Like Really? You think it's stubbornness?
I think it's stubbornness more than anything. I think you know that you're wrong about something, but you don't want to let it go because you want to be right and it's not there. I actually have no basis for any of this stuff. So.
Yeah, I am guilty of doing that sometimes, though. I don't think it's like a common, like, it's not like a huge problem I have, you know?
You're probably not wrong that often, is why.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at explaining my point because I take kratom and I think it clouds my mind. I used to be able to talk about stuff.
I used to talk
way
good,
better.
Like, real good.
I used to talk real good. I was a good talker.
Yeah.
And
no, I was really bullshitting though. Like that sounds like a reason people are upset about things. So like I said, I have no basis of whether or not you're right or wrong most of the time.
Yeah, like
did I unlock something in your brain and you're like, maybe that is right?
No, not necessarily. Well, a little bit. Like it is. It's just a funny thing. Like, but I am. If I will relinquish a point though. A lot of people are unable to do that.
I do it almost immediately. If I know I'm wrong, or if somebody can actually sit there and go, yes, you are wrong, and then show me I'm wrong, I'm like, yeah, okay.
You need the proof though.
Typically, yeah, because I'm not.
Like I've told you some things, and you are just like, you really fight it, and you don't believe it, which bums me out a little bit.
I mean, like, how often was I wrong though?
No, we were talking about like string theory once, and you were just like,
"Oh,
no,
that reminds me.
You're wrong.
That reminds me.
No, I'm not.
The big Higgs boson.
Yeah.
Those particles are what are smaller than quarks, but it's not that they're smaller than quarks. They are the 5th smallest quark. There's like 5 types of quarks that are all smaller.
All right, we're digging it all back up again. Quarks are the smallest thing, man.
Yeah, but there's like different kinds of quarks. I guess the Higgs boson is one of them. I don't remember where I heard this, but it is the 5th smallest quark. It's not the smallest; it is the 5th smallest. But there's something that's like the same as a quark, but it's not a quark. That's that thing that has been found to phase back and forth. Not a tachyon. I think a tachyon is technically a quark. I don't know. Whatever.
What do you mean by phase?
So, scientists have been trying to like make something teleport more or less, like through light.
Talking about entanglement.
Maybe, I don't remember. But it's like this one particle, and they've been able to get it to go from here to here. Not like see it move, like boop boop.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a very big distance, mind you. But yeah, something about that, and then sometimes it just does it on its own. And like it just like, hey, you know physics and everything, you guys know? Fuck you, I'm gonna do this instead. Yeah. It's like this weird, unpredictable thing.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It is, but I'm not smart enough to know about it.
Right, I have to watch a video like 100 times before I start to grasp this shit. But I have watched a bunch of videos on it. Never went to school for it, so what the fuck do I know? But I do know a few like terms and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's like, you know when a fencer says on guard? Like you always say on guard?
On guard.
It's literally on guard. Get on guard. Like,
okay.
It's a defensive position in fencing.
Oh, so you're telling the guy, get ready, basically.
Kind of. But, like, before you fence or duel with swords, you actually salute, and it's like, kind of the way they do with swords in the Marines, you know, the fucking weird commercial.
Do you have to do that?
No, not in the Army.
Oh,
no.
Not
Different
in the
story.
Army. I mean, like when you're fencing.
Yes, they go up, they don't, I think they turn it, and then they go down at a 45-degree angle, and that's how they salute. Do you want to know how I know this?
How?
I took one stage fighting class.
Really?
In high school. They actually had a stage fighter come out and teach us.
That's cool.
Don't know why I remember it, though.
That sounds like a fun class.
Oh, yeah, dude. It would be so fucking cool to do, like, as a thing. But
so they like, teach you how to, like, throw fake punches?
No, this dude just taught us, like, very basic fencing things, and then he left. It was, like, half hour. And then, because they were doing...
That's just fencing, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
but it's stage fighting or because stagecraft or whatever, because that was what he taught. Fuck, sorry. But like, out of same thing. Like that's something that's very interesting, and I'd totally learn all about it if I could or had the patience. Didn't go to school for it, but like I know it.
Right. Totally. Yeah.
Granted, it's very little, and I don't think fencing is as complicated as physics, but still cool.
Assume not. Yeah.
I mean, it could be. We don't know.
Yeah. There are the nuances of things that get complicated. Like when you really dive into something, like comedy. Like it's a lot more complicated than I first thought.
There was I just saw a video on this. In 1987, there was a variety show that came out on Fridays. I think it was called Fridays or something. But they had what was called the Andy Kaufman incident. So Andy Kaufman was this old comedian back in the 80s. That was a terrible way to put that. It was very popular. Jim Carrey made a movie, Man on the Moon, about him. But he was
fucking hilarious.
Notorious asshole.
He fucked with people. Yeah.
Not like Chevy Chase kind of asshole, where he's like super racist and shit. Just like he took things too far.
Yeah.
Is the best way to put it.
He performed all the time.
Taxi was what I was thinking of. He was on Taxi first. Yeah. That's where he got super popular. But anyways, it was like a SNL type thing, and they're improv on stage, and these 4 people are supposed to all smoke weed, but nobody else at the table knows they smoke weed, and they're like in a fancy restaurant, and so one by one people are going to the bathroom, coming back.
This is like the sketch.
Yes, it's a fucking boring ass sketch up until Andy Kaufman breaks.
What did he do?
He just walks out and is like, I feel stupid. This is so fucking stupid. He didn't say fuck, but and then they bring the cue cards over to him, and he's just like, whatever. He's like, starts fucking up the table, and
that's awesome.
The guy across from him gets pissed, so he throws water. Andy Kaufman throws water on him, and then he gets into an actual fight with another dude, like one of the producers or something.
Oh, that's amazing. He was basically like, pot humor is fucking stupid. Like, this isn't funny.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm speculating, but it seems like
he didn't want to pretend to be stoned, more or less.
Yeah.
But, or the way it was written. I don't know, but
it sounds like a terrible sketch.
It was fucking boring. But it was the 80s, and pot was still funny.
Right, totally. Cheech and Chong or whatever.
That was much earlier, but yeah. I mean, no, pot can be funny, but like, I guess now that it's legal, it's kind of taken some of the fun away from it, because it's not so taboo. That's probably why you can talk about fucking kids so often.
Wait, how I talk about fucking kids? Unfortunately, I do. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. Not the kid fucking thing.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's kind of horrific.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, that's amazing. Of course, he did something like that. Have you seen Man on the Moon?
Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie.
Did you know Jim Carrey decided to do that method?
I've seen the movie of showing how he did it.
The behind the scenes documentary.
Yeah.
Of how he was also a major dickhead.
Yeah, he basically was Andy Kaufman the entire shoot, which means he acted like him.
Which was a nightmare.
But he was just a fucking nightmare.
Did you know people believe that Andy Kaufman faked his death?
Oh yeah, I don't think he did, but the theory is pretty strong.
Well, what was the side character that he used to do?
Tony Clifton.
So he played this character, Tony Clifton, like in regular life, not just like on TV or when he was wrestling. And
it was a character, and he'd call people as Tony and like fuck with them.
Yeah, he just lived life as Tony Clifton. Most people would say that's like a personality disorder.
Yeah, that's psychotic.
But yeah, like
it is funny too.
So like when Andy Kaufman died, Tony Clifton was at his funeral, or somebody paid to be Tony Clifton.
No way.
Yeah, but I think that's what it.
That's
so
why
people. Cool. Because Tony Clifton was also like he had prosthetics and stuff.
Right.
It wasn't just like I'm wearing a wig. It was like a leisure suit, a wig, sunglasses, prosthetic nose, and something else.
Yeah.
But
And he's like this bummy like lounge singer and like I think it was at the time like an old school like thing that people used to do. And he's like a trashy version of that.
Taxi was in the 70s, right? So it was like 10 years old at that point, and he did it well into the 80s. So maybe?
I just mean the character itself.
No. I know. I'm trying to think like, because like in the 90s, you might know what a lounge singer is still, right? Nowadays, that is like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe it was more prevalent. It wasn't necessarily old school, but lounge singers.
Yeah, you got to remember this is for almost 50 years ago now.
Wow, damn.
The 80s, at least.
Yeah.
40 years, realistically. But I don't know why I said almost 50. But bad math. But no, like shit like that. It's just like what like the equivalent of a lounge singer today. If that's the 80s, a lounge singer died out in the 60s. What would that be today?
The equivalent of a lounge singer, like a guy that hosts a rap battle.
No, they still do that. There's a whole TV show for it called Wild 'N Out.
I know.
A circus ringleader, maybe? That's barely gone.
Yeah, I think that I see. Yeah.
Maybe not. That's not.
Well, something that's dying out. You mean?
I don't know. Kurt Cobain? I don't know. Either way, it's not something we'll ever see again. Well, I mean, Kurt Cobain won't, at least.
Yeah, it's like, nah.
Go for it.
No.
We just have dead air. Just fucking go for it.
I was gonna say, jazz, like a certain genre of jazz, but I don't care.
I don't know
I
enough
just
about
bored
jazz.
myself.
I know jazz can be very interesting, and like some people get super into it. I don't care.
It's literally not worth caring about. I do like. I like some
I
artists.
appreciate how much work goes into it because it is not as like free form as people make it out to be. It's not like it's like freestyle rap, right? It's pre-written, usually. It's not like improv rap.
Well, like you're supposed to improv it.
Nobody does though.
Well, if you see a guy and he seems to be doing really well, you can be like, "This is written, you fucker." But I've seen what is it, Scribble Jam? That's all improvised.
What is Scribble Jam?
It's like a rap battle thing that's not around anymore, but they would rap battle each
That's
other.
why I said.
What?
Rap battle hosts?
Yeah, that's
My favorite thing is gone.
Yeah, so you're supposed to improvise it.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking asshole and you fake it, but yeah.
I mean, I appreciate it if you made your shitty written rap work in an improv beat and situation. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ish.
Even though rap's not really your thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, though. I like the Beastie Boys.
Oh, Beastie Boys are amazing.
Which is really what sets people off when you say something like that. So you like the Beastie Boys? Like, to not white people.
Hey, a lot of black people or any race likes Beastie Boys, but I get your point.
Yeah, not the ones I met. They were usually like, really? The Beastie Boys? They're fucking awesome to work out to. Or play video games.
Amazing. Yeah.
But, I don't know. That's me, though.
Yeah.
They made a country album.
Did they?
Yes.
Country album?
A full country album. You can find it online.
Was that like before they became...
Nope.
Really?
They did it for fun.
They're amazing musicians, man.
Yeah. Very Jewish.
Are they all Jewish?
They're all... I don't know. I heard someone say, like, it is the equivalent of, I don't know, modern Judaism. is the Beastie Boys. Because
Wait, are you
it's
saying
stereotypical Judaism, not as religion.
Oh, okay. Are
Like-
you saying that because they like don't pay for lunch and stuff?
No, it's something I heard.
It's a joke.
I know. You're racist. No, but it's like, I think it's because they don't tip. No, it's kind of like if you had, what's his name? The guy who married his daughter.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Wait, no.
No, it is Woody Allen.
No way, really?
So he
Did he
and
marry
another
his
famous...
cousin?
No.
Woody Allen.
So he was married to a very famous white lady. Can't remember her name. She had a child, white kid, and then she adopted an Asian kid. Woody Allen might have molested the boy. He said it happened. She said it happened. Nobody knows. Over years of this Asian child growing up, he divorced her, married the Asian kid. Soon Yi.
Wow. I thought he was married his cousin. That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it's worse when you know it.
That's really fucked up. What
But,
a,
like-
what a scumbag.
But yeah, there's like certain archetypes of Jewish stereotypes. Woody Allen's one of them. Not the molesting nonsense. But
Right.
that's a weird stereotype to be. He's like, yeah, Jews molest kids. And, or
It's like,
something.
what?
Yes, because they have space lasers or something. Beastie Boys are one of them. And then you have like James Caan, the manly Jew.
Oh, James Caan was Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. James Caan rules.
Some of the older stuff you see him in is like wild. Because like, for whatever reason, I only recognize him as the older James Caan when he was in like one of the Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah, when he was older, yeah.
Yeah. And then like you see him as a young man, it's like, holy fuck, this dude is stacked. Like he was a big dude.
Really?
I think he was like 6 something, but like he was
Damn.
jacked. I was like, that's where they get like Samson and shit from. Because Samson was a Jew. That's all I know about Judaism. That's not true. I know more.
Yeah, I know you do. No, a fucking Godfather. He was sick in Godfather. Not really as far as jacked goes, but he was just a cool character.
That's when he was jacked.
Oh, really?
You can't tell because of the suit. But, okay, so the scene where they hit his wife or his sister or whoever, I can't think of it right now. Fuck, I knew this like everybody's name not long ago. But, where him and that other guy, they go upstairs and they beat the shit out of this lady's husband. They really beat the shit out of him because the actor had hit the actress, like in real life on thing, and they told him about it and he was pissed. And so they go in there and they fuck him up.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, like you actually watch James Caan beating the shit out of someone.
That's
For real.
amazing. I
Yeah.
can't wait to rewatch Godfather.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. Like I said, very manly Jew.
He'll kick the shit out of you.
I mean, not now because he's dead. But
Right. Yeah, he would have.
But he might. Zombies, you never know.
I love the juxtaposition, I hate that word, of James Caan actually kicking someone's ass. Oh, that's not... It's not Scorsese, but... And have you seen The Irishman?
Yes.
It's a great movie.
It's 3 hours long.
It's a long motherfucker. And the CG in it is...
Terrible.
It looks amazing, but you can still tell that it's some fake bullshit.
All the de-aging they did does not help prevent Robert De Niro running like an old man.
Yes! Oh my god! Just get a fucking guy to stand in for him. It looks bad. He hobbled around the entire movie. But you remember the scene where he's beating that guy up in the street? And he's like doing his old man like kicks and
yeah.
it just looks terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Very disappointing.
The new Scorsese movie, Flower Moon, blah, blah, blah. Tears of the Flower Moon, I think it's called. 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, he likes his long movies.
From what I heard him in an interview once talking about it, I was like, yeah, if they let me do it, I'll do it. That's more or less what he said. He didn't say it like that, but And it's like, yeah, if I could just tell one great story, one long story, it could be 6 hours. It's like, nobody wants that. Break it up. Make a mini-series.
Right. I wouldn't mind a 6-hour-long Scorsese movie.
Put some fucking breaks in there.
Yeah, definitely. Have an intermission or something.
Like, that's the whole thing about miniseries. Is like, hey, we want to tell a 6 to 10 hour story. Cool. We're not gonna like play it all at once because that's psychotic.
Yeah. Yeah, and the 3-act structure or whatever, each episode is kind of contained instead of it being that first act being 2 hours or whatever.
Well, did you ever see the Animal Farm? It was on. It was an ABC version. It was like 6 to 10 episodes. Each were like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh no, I never saw that.
But
version.
they more or less broke it down by chapter because Animal Farm's not a long book. It's like 90 something pages.
Totally, yeah.
It is a long fucking book though. Like I don't know how it really stretched out somehow that 98 pages because it goes so slow. I think.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But when they did it as the miniseries, like I said, they did each chapter and they did it really well.
Cool. Okay.
So,
I like that story.
But I think that might be the difference between a book and a movie because a book doesn't necessarily have a 3-act structure because
it goes all over the place.
Yeah, it does something different literarily. I'm not going to try to say that word. I don't want to say literally because I know that's not it. Literarily.
That's a weird word, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. Feels gross. It's like trying to write Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
And when you write it down like 25 times, it looks worse every time.
Yeah, you're like, this isn't spelled this way.
Yeah. But no, I would break the movie in half maybe, put an intermission. Like how long is Titanic?
That's a long one. I think it's
It's only like 2 hours or something.
That's what I thought, 2 hours.
But they broke it up in half, put it on 2 VHSs.
Which is great, because if you're, like when I was a kid...
You knew which one the boobies were on.
Well, that, and I'd, don't get me wrong, I love the boobies. And then I'd pop in tape 2, because that's literally when the action starts.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
So like, fuck this first half of the movie. There's nothing interesting there. The boobies are on the second tape, and all the action.
That's when the iceberg hits. It's awesome.
Is it really? Like, after the second, or?
Like it,
immediately.
Like the suspicion of the iceberg is right at the end of the first tape, and then the second tape is all the carnage. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
You know, it took only like 2 hours or something for the Titanic to sink. It was something like stupid
2 hours. Fuck.
It might have been quicker.
Can you imagine going through that?
It might have been quicker, too. Oh, okay. But like, I don't remember what the time. I don't want to look it up either. I'm gonna let the mystery just soak until it comes up again. But
yeah,
no, it was something like super quick or super slow. I don't remember. And then like, there's a bunch of people around them that could have fucking saved everybody, and like the whole story, like the actual story is wild. Like, I don't remember the name of the ship, but somebody had put out a warning beforehand about the icebergs, so they didn't need somebody to fucking see it before they hit it. And then a call goes out to all these ships in the area. One ship was, I guess, like, not far away, right? And for whatever reason, they just kept going. And then, like, another ship took, like, hours to get there or something. So,
fuck.
Yeah.
It just kept going? It just ignored it?
No, there was, like, yeah. And I think there's, like, theories as to why. Like, maybe because their radio might have been down anyway, so they might not have received the message. Or that, they just fuck them. Like, there's a bunch of different theories as to what it could have happened. But they were, like, super close and could have saved a lot of people.
Ugh, God, that's fucked up.
Well, do you know about the Lusitania?
Huh?
It was a passenger ship during World War II, got fucking shot by a goddamn torpedo.
It was just full of civilians.
Yep. They made a movie about it too, I think. Like, they end up shooting one of the torpedoes with, like, a machine gun. But they weren't supposed to have machine guns. The Germans said they were, like, secretly sending supplies to the war front and, like, all kinds of crazy shit. It might have been World War I. No? I don't know. I don't remember. It was probably World War II, but something crazy like that.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Lusitania.
And then there's the Britannia, which my little brother used to know all this. He could like rattle it off for you. I can't.
He likes his naval history.
No, he was autistic.
Oh. No, your brother. Okay, yeah, I am. But so the Lusitania, it was filled with civilians.
Mm-hmm.
How long did that? Oh, you probably can't.
I don't
remember.
fucking know.
Yeah.
I was hoping you had like something else, another subject or something.
Have you ever seen Master and Commander?
Isn't that one really long too? But like the movie is not like anywhere near the book. That's the one with Russell Crowe, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a book series, right?
Yes, there's like a bunch of books in the series, but they were gonna make more movies for it, but it didn't do that well at the box office, which is so sad because it's a fucking amazing movie.
That's the last movie Russell Crowe did before he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get fat," right?
I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I believe it.
I have no real frame of reference for it. So
it's weird to see fat Russell Crowe.
It is fun though.
Like he just gave up. It's
like, I'm an actor. I'm Australian. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna drink wine all day. No wait, it was the fat French guy. Peed on an airplane. Got kicked out. He was in Asterisk and Obelisk. Fuck. Gerard Depardieu.
Oh, right. Okay. The big nose guy.
Yeah. He has a big nose because of how much he drinks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen somebody get real drunk and their, like, nose gets pink or it gets pink right here, like they're sunburned?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's literally your blood vessels bursting.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be good.
It's not. I mean, like, long term, it's bad. It's not going to kill you, but the drinking will.
Right.
If you're drinking that much.
So he was just wasted constantly. Made his nose swell up.
From, like, the 80s on through, I think he got sober in the 2010s because he pissed on a lady on an airplane because he was drunk.
That's amazing.
I
Why
think
did he peed on a lady?
Because he was drunk.
Yeah, but he must have blacked out.
I think he couldn't get into the bathroom and he ended up just peeing on somebody in one of the aisles or something. There's video of it. I don't.
No way!
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
We'll just pause that. Okay.
One of France's best-known actors appeared to be drunk during the ordeal. Well, we can probably imagine he wasn't a massive hit with those on the plane when it had to be taken back to the terminal at Charles de Gaulle Airport to be cleaned. And it wasn't a wee problem for the airline. They named no names, but said a passenger had to be escorted off and that the plane was an hour and a half late to go to Dublin.
Oh, that's... God damn it.
Is it at the beginning? The video?
I don't know why it would start halfway through to begin with, but... Oh my god, this is going to go slowly.
So you're on a flight bound for lovely Dublin. You can't wait to experience the culture and beauty of the city.
You just
When
look at it
suddenly
upside
a
down.
French film star, this man, decides to spoil your mood and urinate in the aisle of the plane you're on. Yet passengers weren't exactly thrilled when Gerard Depardieu decided to unzip his flies and go for a quick pee after being told he couldn't use the toilet during takeoff. According to those on board, the 62-year-old, who's one of France's best-known actors, appeared to be drunk during the ordeal. Well, we can probably imagine he wasn't a massive hit with those on the plane when he had to be taken back.
We did find a video that he was supposed to reenact it, but it wouldn't fucking load. So
Yeah, you ever on a website or an article or whatever, and
they make you pay to read it.
oh, that's annoying. But you're trying to scroll down and everything keeps moving because it's loading images in between the text or whatever.
And it's ads that's loading nothing helpful either.
It's so fucking annoying. And then you just leave the website because you're like, fuck this.
Right. Well, I don't know why it started halfway through the middle, but like somebody unknown had to be escorted off the plane because he peed on a lady. But yeah, that's more or less what I remembered.
Yeah.
And that happened. I remembered when that happened. I didn't remember anything that followed up from that. So, memory's weird.
What a drunk fucker. I love it though. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny. It reminds me of. Have you seen Orson Welles do
The Peas commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so wasted.
Okay, so you know the guy that did the voice for Brain on Pinky and the Brain?
Yeah.
So he's modeled off of Orson Welles.
Totally. Yeah.
They redid the commercial as the Brain.
Really?
Yeah, in one of the episodes, like he's in the giant robot suit, and he's like drunk or cartoon drunk because he's eating cheese or something. But he's like peas. Yeah, I can't fucking remember how it goes, but it was literally a shot for shot recreation.
That's so fucking awesome. Isn't
It's
that
so
on the
and so's.
Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain?
Mm-hmm.
They were fucking brave, man. They did a lot of like adult like material.
I think there's like 90% of cartoons from like the 80s to the 90s were this is for children and this is for potheads sitting on the couch eating cereal. Everything else is kind of a win. Like if parents are going to have to sit there and listen to it, they might as well enjoy it. Like they do that a lot for like children's movies. And then it further progressed into like these are cartoons for adults. That sex your kid watch the Max and watch somebody get fucking obliterated.
Yeah. Wait, the what?
The Max.
Max.
It was I think it was an Image comic, but it was only like a season long, where a dude is kind of psychotic and he switches between superhero vigilante and something else. I never watched it. I have friends that like love it and rave about it. I've seen a few clips lately. Or like Duckman, which was very, very much not for children. Or
Duckman?
Duckman is literally a duck in the city. He's got a son with two heads and then like another kid. His best friend's a pig, but he's also like a gumshoe, like hard-nosed gumshoe type, hat and all. Like
No, not for kids.
No, it was very adult. It was on cartoon. It was on Comedy Network, Comedy Central.
That
Like in
sounds
the
amazing.
90s.
Okay.
Yeah,
Duckman.
you can find it on YouTube. Most of the episodes, kind of like the Tick. The Tick was kind of for kids.
Like the cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Although I like the Patrick Warburton TV show too.
Yeah, is it good?
Mm-hmm. The new series they made afterwards, kind of not great. You don't know.
What's the deal with the Tick?
It's kind of a toss-up between he's an idiot and because he doesn't have any memories of his life. All of a sudden he's out on the scene fighting crime, but he's like legitimately strong and invincible, more or less. He just doesn't remember where he come from and he's an idiot. And then like all the other superheroes, like you have to go get a license to be a superhero. Like they all have like knockoffs of like Batman, Wonder Woman, whoever.
Oh, okay.
And the Tick's partner, Arthur, has like a moth suit, and he's just like this nervous, whiny, stereotypical Jew.
Oh, okay.
Brought it back. No, that's kind of what he is, though. It's implied.
Okay. So is it like turning the superhero thing on its head? Like making fun of it a little bit?
Yeah, it's basically just making fun of it. It's not like The Boys, where it's like, we're going to be as grisly and nasty as possible.
Right.
Or any story where Superman's a bad guy. It's not like that. It's literally just poking fun at it. But it's like, it's enjoyable.
Kind of like,
Finger blasting?
who's the, not Daredevil, but he looks just like him. Not just like him. He's got a red suit. Ryan Reynolds plays him.
Oh, Deadpool.
Okay, so it's kind of, it's not as violent, I'm assuming.
No, it's not violent at
I just
all.
mean in the way that
The Max
it
is
plays
that,
on it.
But no, the Tick isn't violent at all. It's like very toned down, just silly.
Nice.
I think the new series was kind of brutal though, because I don't remember, but I don't know. It's just dumb fun. But like I think that was one that like wasn't intended for children, but ended up being for children. I don't really know.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I never watched a lot of TV when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I watched I later watched some episodes of Animaniacs, and one of the craziest like jokes for adults that I saw was when they're like searching for fingerprints,
Mhm.
and then they're like, and then a guy's holding Prince, the singer.
Dot.
Dot?
Dot's her name.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Holding
there's
Prince, and they're like, no, we couldn't do that. It's like, holy shit, how do you get away with that?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I don't know, man. There's like... The subtle jokes are the best ones. Because, like, you know a kid's not going to get it at all.
Right.
I think, like... What the fuck was I watching? I saw something recently that made me think about it. But, like, you couldn't say Doug, the Rugrats... Cow and Chicken, right? Just a silly, retarded TV show, right? Where the main antagonist is red naked guy. And he shakes his ass constantly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just big, naked ass
that.
shaking around.
He's just a naked guy.
Yeah. And then,
That's such a weird villain.
It was a weird show. But, like, or Rocco's Modern Life was great at it. Like, the Choky Chicken is where they ate. Rocco was a sex phone operator for a little while.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's like a whole episode about it. Like when Netflix did like a revisited movie or whatever, people got super upset because the Big Head's kid became trans. It was like, this is so woke and blah blah blah. I was like, it's kind of on brand with the TV show, so it's not really that wild.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah, but like you never know, man. Like it. Sometimes you go back to look for stuff like that, and the show's just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like He-Man, first season, fun. He-Man's totally fucking gay. I mean, maybe not like they don't imply it anyway. He's
very
just,
homoerotic.
The whole show kind of is. I mean, it's like wrestling. Wrestling is very homoerotic.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But second season sucks.
I know we've talked about this before, but I still like Ren and Stimpy, even though
the creators like kidnapped a girl and something. I think we looked up what he actually does. I don't remember. I don't want to know.
It's really fucked up.
Yeah, I remember it being super fucked up.
Which sucks. It really sucks. But I still like the show.
So there was two versions. There's the original version that came out in the 90s, and then there was the adult, newer version that came out on Comedy Central in the early 2000s.
Oh, really?
It came out about the same time as Stripperella.
Stripperella?
Where Pamela Anderson was a stripper and a superhero. Written by Stan Lee. Stan the Man Lee of Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four.
He wrote that?
He did.
That's kind of awesome.
What the show is just like purely to jack off to cartoons.
Oh, really? Is it just...
More or less. So was the new Ren and Stimpy, though. Like, it was super dirty jokes and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen the adult version.
It might have been on FX. Well, there's like one where there's a naked lady and like she's scrubbing herself with Stimpy's nose, I think. And then Ren is involved and... I don't know, there's a lot of wild shit in it. Like, they took it as far as they possibly could and got on TV with it.
Wow.
So...
Was it this original creator that made the adult versions?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what the original goal was, and
gotcha.
He started with that.
God, that's fucking weird.
So you went from saying crap to almost showing naked ladies to rape or something. That's a good show.